Alright family, welcome to the channel, and let's discuss masculinity, man. My first person I want to talk about is Jonathan Majors. As y'all know, he's an actor in Hollywood, and he's one of the hottest actors on the scene right now. Some of his movies you see is Creed 1, 2, and now that's in theaters, Creed 3, as long as Avengers, The Kang Dynasty, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Devotion. Like I said, this guy is a hard worker. He's a actor, he's an A-lister, and I can only imagine the things he had to do to get in the position. The criticism is going to come, man. You already know that. But we want to talk about this ebony shoot. Me being the person that I am, man, it's a lot of controversy, and there should be a lot of controversy. You never judge nobody by what they're doing. I heard this interview where he's talking about masculinity is fluent. And I got to disagree with that. Masculinity is always what it is. We all know the differences, but you can't judge nobody on how they want to live their life, what they want to do. Like I say, there's always a price to fame. I myself am in the acting world. I was an athlete, professional athlete, so I know a lot of things that happen behind the scenes. I know a lot of things that go on, especially in Hollywood, from people who I done dated, from other people who I done talked to who are higher up around that atmosphere. I myself, being the person that I am, say if ever they came to me with some of these shoots, you decide what you want to shoot. It's not no, hey, you put this on, you put that on. But him being in the position that he's in, you got to think of all the movies, especially when you get into Marvel and all these big time money deals. You have to do what you're told to do. It's not an option. Hey, we need you to get in this. It's no questions asked, and you do what you got to do. Like I say, he's pretty much, even though he's been in the scene for a while, he's still new in that A-list realm. I don't know if y'all seen, I done watched plenty of movies, from Hostile to Captive State to Do Not Disturb, that was in 2011. This guy's been around for a while, and he has a similar background as myself. It's being, he didn't come for money. But that's just on Jonathan Majors, man. Y'all tell me what you think. If y'all seen the controversy that went on, especially with him and Michael B. Jordan. I touched base with probably Michael B. Jordan last, but it is controversial. He knows it was a feminine looking picture. That's not saying that the guy is gay or not. They was going for a specific look. I myself personally did modeling. I am from the fitness background, so you all know when somebody puts you in something or make you take a certain type of picture or style, what you're trying to present. He's smart enough to know that, but he's getting paid enough money to do whatever he want to do. He know the critics was going to come after him regardless, and he chose to. So it's ultimately up his choice. But next, let's go to another guy named of John Cena. Now, John Cena, as y'all know, came from the WWE. He done starred in F9, Suicide Squad, Fast X, Garfield, the Marine, and Garfield ain't been released yet. That's coming out in 2024. But y'all remember the Marine back in 2006, the Guardians of the Galaxy, Playing with Fire, that was in 2019, Bumblebee, Blockers in 2018. Y'all know WrestleMania, Vacation with Friends, and I like myself personally, John Cena. His main show was on HBO Max. As Peacemaker. That was pretty much his breakout role right there, known to the masses. When you get a solo project on HBO Max, that's taking you to the other realm. Even though he was in the Marvel movies, stuff like that, you really don't see his face and stuff like that, so you rarely don't even know it's him. But the thing is, man, when you go to this A-list status coming from a wrestler just like The Rock, is always, like I say, a price to pay. And he's paying it right now. You see him in this skirt right here. You cannot tell me that this is not made for a reason. I don't know what movie this is coming up or why he's wearing a dress, but he's wearing it for a reason. He was told to do it. Now, John Cena, if you ever met this guy, I know he's not the same person he was back in his WWE days. This guy was pretty much an alpha male. He was a beast when it comes to wrestling. His talent spoke for itself. But things change when you get into the acting world, especially on the limelight that he's on now. So I'm curious to see what this movie is. Hey, look at the outfit itself. You see the stockings. Do you see anything masculine about this outfit? Is it body shaming, whatever you want to call it. Just share your thoughts, get back to me, let me know what you think. But John Cena is the latest victim, but watch how his career takes off. Next, who we're talking about? Vin Diesel. And like I say, just like John Cena, y'all know Vin Diesel been around for a while. Fast and the Furious, Fast 9, Fast X, Fast 5, you know it, X Cage. I don't know if y'all remember the Triple X series and stuff like that, but I think he was in Avatar, Way of the Water. But probably his favorite that I liked in him was Riddick. Now, I don't know what this is, and like I say, I barely watch TV these days just because of the stuff that they showing on TV as a man of faith and stuff like that. I'm not against nobody. I don't care what you do in your personal life as far as sexual preference, how you want to dress, you drag, you're not. I don't care less. That's not going to change my opinion of you. As long as you stay true to yourself, then you're good to go. But these guys right here, this is not who they claim to be, or if you ever met these guys or talked to them. Like I say, I'm in the acting world. I've been on that fast set. I done met most of these guys, and you'll never see them now. But you start to see more men, especially in today's time in 2023, like a switch was triggered, and now most of them are trying to solidify the fact that you need to be in a dress or you need to wear it and stuff like that. We all know what the causes is, and all my conspiracy theorists out there, they already know the price of fame. You have to pay the piper. So, like I said, I love my guy. Still, he's a great actor, stuff like that, but Pitch Black, you heard the rumors. I don't know about the death on the set of Fast and the Furious, and I didn't even look into it back then. Like I said, busy life, stuff like that, but it was already conspiracy claims about that accident, and a lot of these guys, they made a lot of money, stuff like that, but we're not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. But as far as Vin Diesel, did you ever think you would see him in a skirt like this? And is that masculine to you? You think, what does that say to you? All right, let's go. All right, guys, let's talk about my guy, Omar Epps. As you can see him here, and Omar's a little older now. He's probably older than me. As you can see him in this white jacket, this black skirt. I don't know if he's back, or he's trying to get back on the A-list or whatever else he's got going on. But you all know him from Love and Basketball, Juice, Fatal Affair, Higher Learning, which was probably took him to that star status. Traffic, that was out in 2018. But In Too Deep, it was a movie you would never forget, in 1999, that took his career to the next level, man. He also had like Against the Ropes, Dracula 2000, a Mod Squad in 1999, a movie about space and stuff like that in 3022, which was in 2019, Conviction in 2002, Don't Be a Menace by Drinking Your Juice in the Hood, and a Resurrection, First Time Felon in 97. Like I said, he's been all over the place. He done did movies. He's a solidified star. I like his acting. I like what he stood for coming back in the day. But I switched, like I said, something has changed. And you see a common trend with what's going on with these guys in the dresses. Do you think this masculine? Can you look cool in the dress? And the sweater is not too bad. But like I say, me, myself, the person I am, you'll never see me in a dress. You'll never see me compromise myself. I don't care if you do it. Just don't bring it around me. Because there's nothing cool about a man, in my eyes, in a dress or in feminine gear. Now, if you're a drag, that's your job. Hey, by all means, do it. But if you're an actor and you proclaim that you're, I guess what they call heterosexual, or you just date women or whatever the case, then I don't think you need to be in a dress. You need to, stick with whatever your truth is. If you're straight, you're straight. If you're gay, you're gay. If you or drag, or you bisexual, that's all cool. I back in my old days, different lifetime, I done dated women who was bisexual, stuff like that. So I'm not against it. Whatever your truth is, it's your truth. I just say, just stay true to who you are, but just don't spread false messages. Because now, as we get older, man, only people I'm kind of thinking about now is our youth. They're confused. They don't know what to do, and they seeing their stars, celebrities, and the powers that be pretty much feminizing men or masculine men, as you can see, their favorite stars, and putting them in feminine gear. So what would that next generation look like? All right, let's keep going. All right, guys, next up is Russell Westbrook. Now, I don't know too much about Russell Westbrook, man, but I know he got to have something going on. I think I already seen him like newspapers, stuff like that, maybe even ESPN, since he came in the league, he always been dressing different, kind of like what's the name of the Panthers quarterback? Dang, I forgot his name right now. Cam Newton. But him and Cam always kind of dress kind of funny. So I don't have no questions about this guy right here, or I don't have no up-to-date knowledge of what he has going on, anything with Hollywood or anything like that. But just look at this dress right here, man. Now, I seen him dressing uniquely, but I never seen him in a dress. But if I dig a little deeper, I'm pretty sure he'll have some kind of network deal or something going on with somebody in Hollywood. But is this masculine to you? Just share your comments. Let me know what you think. Now, another guy right here, ASAP Rocky. I don't have a clue who this guy is, but it's a GQ magazine. As you can see now, this is what GQ goes for. But just to make the cover, this guy, I know he has to be popular. He has to either be a rapper, I doubt a singer, because singers generally ain't gonna dress like that. But he has a shirt off. He got the shirt back in the day tucked behind his neck. And I remember growing up, we used to wear our shirts like this when we're boxing or doing push-ups, working out and stuff like that. Where it's no way in our lifetime that we'll see putting on a skirt, a plaid skirt of that with some high heel boots, even though they're spike boots or what else going on. The whole outfit don't even match. Or it doesn't appear to go together. But if you think it go together, share your thoughts and let me know what kind of look are they going for. Is just what GQ stands for these days in 2023. Look at my mind. I'm saying 2013. But I don't even have a clue who this guy is. If you know who he is, comment and share below. Now let's go to these three guys. I have nothing about it, so I'm gonna just keep it nice and sweet and short with these three guys. Give them each a little bit of time. But look at this guy first on the left. In this. It almost looked like a Scottish kilt, but the guy on the right, I can tell that's kind of Scottish. But he's an African-American guy. He has a purse, a skirt tucked up over his stomach, and a red shirt on that with the hat to match. The outfit actually seems to go together itself, but I don't know the style. I would never wear the style myself as a man. But I rarely even see women in it. I might have seen some women. Like I said, I done traveled all around the world. And I've been in pretty much almost every country in the world throughout my football days, throughout my military days and stuff like that. But I never seen men in this kind of outfit. And this just seemed like it's a new trend in 2023. The guy in the middle, as you can see, with this tight skirt on, I don't have a clue who he is. Now, if that's the way he dressed, that's just the way he dressed, with the black long sleeve shirt on. If you know who this guy is, comment below. Let me know what you think. Does that outfit match? Does men actually like to dress like this? And what's the purpose of a man in a tight skirt? And probably, I think he had high heels on, but I had to cut it off due to the little signal. You know, it'd be copyrighted or something like that if I did publish the little symbol at the bottom. But the guy on the right here, man, I know that's a kilt. That is historical, what they used to wear right there. I don't know about the jacket and the tie on there, but it always used to be like a Scottish background, stuff like that. We all know about those things. But I don't see a kilt, the little bag flutes or whatever else he has. I don't see that in it. Or is this guy even Irish or Scottish or whatever the traditional way that they used to wear it? I don't see bagpipes. I don't see anything like that. But I never seen this kind of skirt before, but it does almost have the same similarities to the skirt on the right. It's kind of plaid and stuff like that. This black outfit, black skirts with some, I don't know if those dress shoes or whatever the case may be. But have you seen this outfit before? Just let me know. Share your thoughts and tell me, is this masculine to you? Or what does this look say to you? Like I said, I know plenty of guys, male and female, who are attracted to the opposite sex. But I never seen them dress anything like that or is going for this narrative that they present today. Generally, they're humble. Like I say, one of my best friends, the guy I love him to death, he married a male, and I give him the shirt off my back. But he claims to be a male. This new ideology, and I can't even keep up with all the trends that they call people, he, she, they, whatever. I don't even get into it. I'll never be a politically correct person, but I ain't gonna judge you for what you want to do with your life. That's your lifestyle. But like I said, my thing is, what the message are we sending to the kids? I don't know if these guys even thinking about that. and going off of that. But like I said, these three right here you see is Russell Westbrook. I don't know the guy in the middle, but I know the guy on the right, which is I think that's whose son? Will Smith's son. I don't know if that's Jalen Smith or which one is it, but that's Will Smith's son right there. And you can see that's a whole feminine outfit get up. But I don't think I know he's out there. I know Willow, it goes through her own little thing, but I don't know if Jaden, I think that's Jaden Smith, if he ever claimed to be what the new trends or whatever they call it now these days. But I do know he had something coming up in Hollywood. They ain't announced it yet, but I'm pretty sure from my sources, even 99%, if it actually come true, just let me know. Hey, give me a shout out, follow me, stuff like that. But he's gonna be the new Miles Morales from all the sources that I'm hearing. They didn't officially made it, but I'm hearing he's getting in shape. He's already signed something with Hollywood or with Marvel. I think Marvel has Sony, but I'm thinking Marvel gonna have that guy, the Miles Morales. But like I said, it's always a price to pay in Hollywood. I hate to see this guy. Because we already know with Will and Jada and stuff like that, this guy probably has seen it all. And I just hate seeing kid stars, because I can't name one kid star right now currently who started the business and is fine now. They all either had mental health problems, psychological problems, drug problems. They went through rehab and this and that. But just look at them. If you know one kid star, tell it to me, comment below, and we can discuss, have a healthy debate, stuff like that. Like I said, this is not bashing none of these guys. They're capable of, if they're comfortable putting it on in front of millions of people, and they already have a kind of status, followers and stuff like that, the message they send, and they are well aware of what the message they send. If they don't care, why should we care? We can't judge nobody for doing whatever if you think you're doing what you're doing is right. That's one thing. I know guys in the industry, they're gonna get paid, they'll do whatever. They said it don't matter. They say sell or sold, whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna do it for that dollar. I myself, I'm never gonna compromise on my personal beliefs, my family and stuff like that, my own personal morals, just for money, because we can't take money with us. You know what I mean? I'm happy with the life I done lived so far, and I'm kind of working towards a better life in that next realm. After we leave here, that's a whole different other thing. Whether you believe or you don't believe, I myself personally know that I'd never be seen in a dress. It's no amount of money that could make me be even seen wearing any of these things these guys got. I'd rather walk around naked. Like I said, I'd rather walk around naked before I put any of these things on. I mean, it's nowhere that near as masculine. And I think Russell Westbrook is his least NBA player. He's at least 6'4" to 6, maybe 6'5". I doubt he's taller than 6'5". But they say this is a 6'4" guy, so he's pretty much big in stature. So imagine the size of that dress he has to put on. That had to be custom made. So anything this guy is wearing is custom made for him. It's no skirt you're gonna find in big and tall like that. Maybe a WNBA store he can find it. So he has to go in women's outfit. Just share your thoughts and let me know what you think. All right, family. Next up, who we have? P. Diddy, Vin Diesel, and an unknown guy. Now, we all heard the claims and stuff like that from P. Diddy, from fellow previous artists, other actors, you name it. We all know how he get down. P. Diddy is known as a bisexual across the industry, and that's fine and dandy. I don't think I never seen him in a skirt though myself. I see him claiming he's the hottest rapper alive. He's a beast. He's a monster. And personally, I like P. Diddy on the rap scene. I loved him when Biggie was hot and stuff like that. A genius behind the scenes when it comes to the music industry, stuff like that. But there's always been some claims over the years that this guy is not a good guy. But hey, when you get to that level as he achieved in success and stuff like that in the industry, I hate to say it, you're not really good people to that certain extent, because business can be cutthroat. So some people, they remain who they are, but pretty much the majority of the people who reach that level of money, fame, and fortune, they're not the same. Next, you see Vin Diesel. Now, like I said before, we already touched base on Vin Diesel. It's Riddick, you name it, Triple X, all the Fast and the Furious movies, you know what kind of star this guy is, and he's a big guy. He's not a small guy. I think in this picture right here, he done lost a little bit of weight. But how is that masculine? You see yourself twisting, like generally ballerinas or dirty dancing and stuff like that in a skirt to see it lift up. I don't see anything masculine about it, but I guess that's a masculine thing of 2023. I'm pretty much in touch with reality. I barely watch TV anymore just because of stuff like this. And the message is, like I said, they're sending for my kids. Generally, if I don't watch it, if I don't think they can watch it too. Even though my kids are a little older now, we just started back over. I got a 4-month-old. And so I just dissect TV shows, movies, stuff like that. And unintentionally, it's just stuff that just come to me and it just don't seem right. It seems pretty much make my spirit feel a certain way. Like I said, I don't judge them, I just don't watch it. You choose to watch it, follow them, do whatever you want to do, but we just can't judge these people for doing whatever they want to do. Like I said before, it's their life. Now going to this next guy over here. Now, I done seen women in see-through outfits. At least he got boxers on or whatever case like this. I don't even know where to start with this outfit. I never seen any of my home boys or home girls that are attracted to the other sex or here they're either lesbians or homosexuals. I never seen them in that outfit. Like I said, and I done hung out with plenty of them. I don't went to eat with my homeboys, my homegirls, stuff like that. So I don't know what this new age mentality is all about because I never seen it before. If you have a problem with anything I done said, reach out to me. We can have a healthy debate about it. I'm never gonna judge nobody or against nobody for what they do behind closed doors. Your sexual preference, whatever you like, men, women, that's your personal information, and I don't think it had to be shared with the world. But I do believe in living in your truth. Don't pretty much false advertising, which we see go on time and time again. Or don't just send the false messages. If you want to claim yourself to be a mentor to the youth and stuff like that, be that mentor. You want to talk about men, strong boys. If you're speaking about that stuff like that, strong men, boys, whatever, I guess you can be strong to a certain extent, but the persona that you're portraying doesn't include dressing feminine or in skirts, wearing makeup, and stuff like that. But I'm gonna share my own personal things that I done went through in the industry and why I'm probably gonna shy away from acting and stuff like that, from just the things I done seen personally. This ain't he say, she say and stuff like that. I done been acting since got really back into it since 2016. But remember, I done played professional football. I done traveled around the world. I done been in the military, worked for Department of Defense, Department of State, and I done dated top models out there, from Victoria's Secret models, you name it, XW, NBA players. I done been around. I done been to some of these parties and stuff like that. So just don't believe or throw people beliefs off as conspiracy theories. This is like I tell you before, you can believe it, you can take it or leave it. It's just what it is. But you clearly can see a different trend in what these guys are showing right here. And if you don't, hey, I guess it's just not meant for you. It's not meant for you to see. But hey, we're going to go ahead and continue. Last but not least, we're going to discuss Michael B. Jordan. All right, family, last but not least, like I said before, Michael B. Jordan. If you don't know anything about Michael B. Jordan started off as a kid star. So like I was saying, it's no kid that I know that did as much as stardom, starting off at that younger age, who haven't experienced any kind of traumatizing events, either mental health, drug abuse, sexual assault, you name it. The industry hasn't been kind to kids. Now, personally, I don't know anything damaging about Michael B. Jordan and stuff like that. The public, he appears to be everything positive. I guess it was a little bit of stuff about him and or Lori Harvey or whatever her name is, that he been, I don't know. There's something he say, she say, you know how they do in the little media. But really, I had nothing bad to say about that guy. You know, I look at a couple of the pictures, him and my guy who played Kane. And it was, like I say, it's a little questionable, stuff like that. It is a certain light that they trying to portray in that. But let's just throw off a couple movies that Michael B. Jordan did. Like I say, 2023 Creed. You seen Creed 1 and Creed 3. He directed all the Creed movies, which was pretty good. Black Panther Wakanda, Killmonger was another excellent. Like I said, the acting skill, chops, then grew. He done been in the business so long. I like everything he do with acting. He really grown into the sport. He's one of the top actors out there. So I gotta give him all the props in the world on that avenue. A Journal for Jordan. I haven't watched that yet, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty much good, man. He's one of these A-lister actors. You see him in the movie, it's gonna pretty much be good. That Without Remorse on Amazon was good. That Just Mercy was excellent. You name it, 451, Black Panther. All those movies was good. Even Fantastic Four, it didn't do good in the theaters, but I liked them as as what it was, Flame, the Human Torch. Yeah, I liked him as the Human Torch. I didn't know he played in 2013 Flashpoint, which is anime. He probably did some voiceovers and stuff like that, but that was pretty good. So anything that he's pretty much in, I'm pretty much gonna watch. I remember him Red Tails and stuff like that, but it's great. It's a good thing to be an actor. You know, you've been a kid star and you rise to fame, and now you're an A-list actor. It's one thing. It's another level when you go from being a director, which was he directed his first film is in Creed 3. And I'm pretty sure from all the reports, don't quote me on this, but all the reports saying he was directing it with Michael Kugler, as you can see in that picture that I showed before. Him pretty much doing the same thing as he did with Jonathan Majors, the hand on the head, but it was in reverse. I don't know what kind of message they're trying to send and stuff like that, but his photo shoots generally, I mean, you can't find nothing pretty much feminine or nothing about that, about Michael B. Jordan, but these latest photos, even his updated photo with Calvin Klein, I see nothing wrong with it. I myself personally tried to do a little bit of modeling. As you can see right here, I got a little artistic picture. I'm not Michael B. Jordan. I'm a little older, probably bigger, more muscle, stuff like that. But I am up there in age, and I just want to try it myself. I done took some pictures myself that I call questionable, so I can't critique these guys and say some of the stuff they done did is feminine, because when you are doing some modeling, but you do pick and choose your poses. You be like, hey, I don't like that right there. I don't like how it look. But if you're getting paid to do certain things, I can see how a lot of guys can fall victim because they don't see the pictures and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure these guys are A-listers. They know what is going to be put out. They know what the critique's going to say. They have agents and people who in a corner who's covering the media phone, who's looking out for their well-being, who's going to make sure the information that get put out is accurate. Man. So when it comes to pictures, as you can see, Michael B. Jordan right here, man, it's nothing wrong with this picture right here. This was taken for Calvin Klein. It's an underwear commercial. Underwear print, stuff like that. And I think it just released. I thought it was pretty much an older one, but it just released, and I see nothing actually wrong with this. You can search and stuff like that. You don't see pretty much any negativity about Michael B. Jordan, but that's what makes him different from all these other guys in this. He done paid his dues. He's been doing this since he was a kid. So just share your thoughts and let me know what you think, man. But it's sad to say that when it comes to demasculizing men in today's, I don't care if it's on the TV, news, media, print, whatever the case may be, you putting them in skirts, making them wear more makeup, feminine clothing. You're trying to make them more feminine, or they're changing into women and all this other stuff. That's a different generation. It's for a purpose. I can put it like that. They in the media, even the conspiracy theories, we see the stuff like that from the outside looking in, but they try to make it more evil, as you can say. They try to make it more demonized, like it's evil. I know plenty of guys who's like I said, I got family members, friends who's homosexuals, lesbian, bisexual, stuff like that, and I don't see nothing evil about them. I don't see nothing demonic about them. Now you go to religion, we all know what the Bible saying, this and that, which we all interpret in different ways, but there's no way personally you can say to me this because someone's sexual preference, which all of us are sinners, that is something demonic about them. So this is, like I say, this is a new era. When you see these artists out there, they're on stage, they doing this, they doing that, and they pretty much worshiping the devil and praising them, coming out in demonic gear. They coming out looking pretty much like a demon. That's something else. That don't have nothing to do with being homosexual or bisexual. That has nothing to do with sexuality. The tranny stuff and all this and that. But whatever you doing, it's whole separate. Sexual preference is different in my own perception than being evil, being a demon, being a devil, whatever the case that they try to put up with. So I see a lot of Christians and stuff like that. I just call myself a believer. I do believe in the Bible. I believe in Jesus. I believe in the Heavenly Father, but I don't believe in actually critiquing nobody on their sexual preference, because like I said before, even the Bible claims this: we are all sinners. So who are you to judge them for whatever they feel that they doing is right? Now, if you know what you're doing or you feel what you're doing in your heart is wrong, I think that's when it goes into it's totally against the Bible. So like I say, this subject will always be up for debate. We know what the Bible says, so I always have a question I ask pastors, preachers, stuff like that. Me, myself, I just love women. I never love nobody of the opposite sex. I never cheat on my wife, but that's just on my personal beliefs, how I was raised, and I believe in the institution of marriage. But I don't know what you, but share your thoughts and get back to me and let me do the thing. Hey,